and now we ended up on GMA.
Yeah, not
Top
too
it all
bad.
off.
It's a good story to tell, for
that's
sure.
a strong wedding right there. We're starting off strong. Teamwork.
But good for her for just like laughing it off when it first happened. I would have been like so upset. I would have, like, even after they said they stopped looking after 2 hours, I'd have been like, no, we're staying out here all night. I'm finding that thing. But
And then
shout
you're
out
going
to
to
Pat.
get back up on that bridge and
And do it again. Yeah. No, I'm kidding. I wouldn't mean to do it again.
You're not kidding.
But I would have like searched and searched.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
It's not gonna be any laughing. We dropped that diamond ring right there. It's not gonna be no laughing in the fist. No.
He probably felt so terrible.
Hey,
You get insurance on them, right?
Yeah, that's true.
Maybe have to bring it up.
But this happens, a lot when people try to get creative. And I've seen it. I think I was at a ski resort one time, and they were looking like with the metal detector and all that, and I'm like,
Good luck.
yeah. And then when they go to the landfills to search for them, oh my
Always
goodness.
got some stories.
I know, right? We can keep
Hey, well,
going.
listen, that could happen this weekend with all the snow we're about to see at the resort.
That's right. That's right. Another little round going in there for us. So winter weather is making a return.
Okay.
So if you've been waiting for it, it's on the way. I called it a winter storm. Basically because we're going to see snow potential in the mountains and in the valleys. But I do want to stress it's not going to be the biggest winter storm we've ever seen in Utah, and it's not going to be really one that's going to cause you any major impacts, but it could cause you some minor disruptions, especially for your Thursday morning commute. So let's dive right into the details here. We'll get you over to the weather maps, and you'll be able to see where that storm system is. We've got this first little wave of energy pushing down towards the south and east here. This is going to affect us as we go into this afternoon and evening, pretty much bringing some mountain snow showers as we go throughout the afternoon, but they'll be hit or miss. And in the valleys, we'll have a couple of rain showers, but those will be fairly isolated as that wave moves through. It's just not a lot of moisture, but it's kind of setting the stage for the main core of the storm system. That will drop in later tonight, heading into tomorrow morning, giving us that better chance for accumulating snow. Let me get you over to the Snow Machine, an exclusive product here that we've got for you at ABC4. And you can see we're starting to see a few sprinkles at least popping up on radar here. Some of this up towards north of Brigham City is probably hitting the ground in the darker green. The lighter green is probably evaporating before it hits the ground, but you can see some of the mountains starting to get a few snowflakes flying there, and we'll likely see more of this filling in. But again, this is just the first little wave that's going to move through, and it'll be more hit or miss. So as we get you over to Futurecast, you can see it's doing a good job of already starting to pick up on that activity. And notice as we get towards late this afternoon, 5, 6 o'clock, we'll have some isolated valley rain showers moving in. And in the mountains, we're going to have some snow showers that will be taking place here. Again, this will be kind of mostly light activity, so I don't expect any issues from it. But it will increase in intensity as it pushes south. So our central and southern mountains will likely see a little more intense activity as we get towards midnight tonight, as that boundary continues to work to the south. For the rest of us in northern Utah, we're going to wait for the main core of the system, that cold front with the colder air, to come in from the north and west. That likely happens after midnight for us here, and that's when I think we'll see our better shot of seeing that rain flipping over to snow, and a period of snow overnight into Thursday morning here for us from north to south. We'll see that batch of snow continue to push to the south. So your Thursday morning commute, this is going to be the time that I want you to kind of laser focus on planning here. This is where you may find some minor disruptions to travel, just because, again, it's been a while and the valley floors haven't really had to have a snowy commute in a while, and we'll have some snow coming down. Again, I think the main roadways, because it's been so mild, will be mainly just wet, but there could be some bursts of heavier snow that could give you some slushy conditions at times. This will push down into central and southern Utah as well before pushing towards the south and east by the afternoon. Behind it, we'll still have some scattered snow showers and maybe a little lake-enhanced snow coming through the area. And notice this, by tomorrow night, we'll still have the signs that we could have a couple of lake-effect snow bands. Now, the exact direction of the wind and all of that, how much moisture's around, will determine who sees that. It'll be a narrow band or two, so it's kind of hard to pinpoint exactly, but we'll keep an eye on that. Otherwise, heading into the weekend, high pressure builds back in overhead, and that gives us the inversion haze and the reduced air quality. So winter weather alerts, or we'll call them travel advisories, in effect for our north, central, and southern mountains. And then as you get over towards the northern Wasatch Front again for tomorrow morning's commute, heads up, we've got those winter weather advisories that are going to be in effect. Again, I don't think it'll be widespread, but we could have some slushy and snow snowy parts here along the Wasatch Front tomorrow morning. Same story for the benches as well. But once you get into the Wasatch back to mountain valleys, that's where I think you'll see more persistent snow and potentially reduced visibility, and we could have some of those snow-covered roadways into the mountains. Again, these snow accumulation maps haven't changed much, about 12 to 18 in the highest of elevations. Most of the northern mountains about 6 to 12, 4 to 8 for our central and southern mountains. The Wasatch back about 3 to 6 inches and 2 to 5 inches or so for the benches, with 1 to 3, or really more like trace to 3 inches for the valley floors. Hey, watching out for that lake effect, as I mentioned. Does the northwesterly wind bring that band across the Salt Lake Valley, or does the wind come straight north and bring it across the Tooele Valley? That'll be something to watch as we get a little closer, but somebody could see a little more snow with that as that moves on through. All right, St. George, we've got you in the low 50s with mid-40s showing up here as we go into your Thursday with those rain showers. May even see an isolated snowflake mixed in. Otherwise, low 40s for highs with lows in the low to mid-20s as we move towards the upcoming weekend. Meanwhile, the Wasatch Front, we've got some isolated rain or snow showers developing this afternoon, but the better chance for accumulating snow overnight into Thursday morning could affect the morning commute. Maybe an isolated lake effect snow shower early Friday morning. Matt?